Here's 20 bucks. Apparently she wants some cards. She wants to like gamble and drink champagne. Who is this little girl with her little designer face mask on? What's good, everybody? It's JC Sims here, and today I actually have my first mod review for you guys. Kawaii Stacy actually just updated her Slice of Life mod today, and this is one of those mods that I need for gameplay. The animations and just the things that she adds are so subtle, but they actually make the gameplay a little more worthwhile. I don't really use the gameplay a lot in Sims, especially the vanilla, because it's very lacking. But between the Slice of Life mod and the Explore mod and like the Wicked Whims mod, and not even just like the filthy parts, but like there is some realism added with the Wicked Whims mod. The mods to me are saving this game. I can't say that I would be playing this game for gameplay at all if it wasn't for mods, but that's what it is. She decided to update it, and we got some really new awesome stuff. If you want to check out what comes in the base Slice of Life mod, I will link everything down below, but today I'm just going to focus on the update because you can find a lot of videos on the actual base mod, and then when we get into gameplay you're going to kind of see some of those other aspects come into play. I hope you guys liked my little channel revamp and my intro that I made. Worked really hard on that yesterday. I love it. I think it's so my style, much better than my old, just text. I feel like it kind of gives a little bit more of a face to my channel and personality, because if you go on my Twitter, like, I think it looks pretty similar to me, but that's just me. But let's get into it. This is the Slice of Life version 4.6, and there are so many new things. So first, she rehauled the body system and the skincare system. So you used to have like body image, your Sims might look in the mirror and think they're a little too thick, things like that. And now it just focuses on being insecure in general. Insecure and sad Sims can now ask for reassurance in their relationship. There's new cute effects and animations when doing skincare. You can actually buy the physical masks in build mode or the skincare menu, which I love, because in the old version you would either do a one-time, a daily treatment, or a weekly treatment. So it's nice now we can just maybe load up on them in buy mode and then use them that way. You can now choose a stylish mask to relax in style. And this one I was so excited about. You can now put on perfume, which will help with building relationships, and Sims will react. You can smell someone's perfume, let someone smell your perfume, and even compliment it if they're wearing it, of course. And this really reminds me of The Sims 2, when you had the little yellow bottles. I'm going to try to find a picture and put it somewhere, but that's what that reminds me of. You can now put on makeup, which helps build relationships faster. It increases the painting skill. There's a chance of bad makeup the lower your painting skill is, and when you're wearing messed up makeup, people will laugh and take photos of you. I'm sorry. You can fix it in the mirror, in showers, and baths. Remove all makeup and non-stylish masks. I'm curious to see if this will be like the vanity tables that we have, or if it'll be different. I personally like to use my own custom content makeup, so that would be cool if I could maybe like save certain presets of my makeup and put it on that way. I don't know. I would like to see makeup application besides just the vanity tables that came with was it Vintage Glamour or something like that? Yeah. There's a new makeup book by Bella Goth called The Art of Makeup to help your skill, and you can buy it in the bookcase, so that's really awesome. And there is a modded makeup kit that can be live dragged, stored in your inventory, and it is functional. If you're a CC creator out there and you want to recolor it for her, please contact her on this page. Here's also a video you can watch, but here's just all the sheet masks. You can art like, yes. I love the skincare system that's already in place. I think it's something that we need, and it's just little things that the Sims team should have thought about. Like, where I personally am not asking for like a complete overhaul to every animation, but like these little animations and little kind of systems were just something that was looked over. And I think that people like Kawaii Stacy and other creators in the community are really saving this game. So there's also a drama system, and children can be bullied again, except they won't get text, just a sad moodlet. And yes, my kids would get text, like really mean text. So yeah, children and teens can confess to being bullied, and the sim of choice will go to the school to address it. While the parent or caregiver is dealing with it, the bullied moodlet will eventually go away. This can happen autonomously, but you can manually do it yourself as well, which I'm sure is talking about confess to being bullied. So it kind of works how Parenthood, you come up and there's like a prompt. That's how that works. She also updated the personality system. A big update, adding so much personality and randomness to your game, which is something that I need. This is, I feel like, a collective concern with people, is that with like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, there was so much like randomness. You never knew what was going to happen in drama, and Sims 4 is just, and I find myself getting mods because mods kind of increase those randomness and kind of gives your Sims more of a personality. I have not played my game in vanilla in years, so I would know. Children will now act like children by being extremely annoying. I apologize in advance. They can play with imaginary toys, like my brother who had wrestling matches with his hands as a child. They will now be loud, silly, and annoying for as much attention as possible. I'm just going to play this video because I thought it was really funny. So yeah, you can just see like kids are actually annoying. Like she fell like for no reason. I feel like kids do that, just goofy type of stuff. Teens will now be more like teens. They will act a little goofy sometimes, and other times you will see them practicing how to kiss or flirt in the mirror. For those of you who love the outdoors, you can play with butterflies, have an encounter with bees, and also an encounter with bats. There are 30 types of these interactions added. Autonomy depends on age, traits, time, season, and date. Are you truly in love? Ready for the next step? Well, you might want to practice before you pop the question. Is your house gross? Are you tired of doing all the cleaning? Call your household down and make them clean up for once. Are the kids still up? Is your teenager loud talking on the phone? Call them to bed. Finally, you can now have some peace and quiet. And children can actually get new toys if they beg for them, but it will cost you. So that's really cool too. You can send all your kids to bed. You know, it's Sunday morning, your mom's blaring music, making you get up to clean. You can now do that. Call your whole household to clean on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. You can put all your kids to bed. And I really like this one, being able to say, hey, mom or dad, I really want a toy. Okay, sure, pay $20, or you can be mean and say no. So it just gives more of a relationship with children and Sims. I just feel like there's a major lack of gameplay with relationships, and it's just kind of the same thing. It's like either you hate someone or you like someone, and there's no differentiation between that. And now she's actually added toxic Sims, which is so fitting because of the toxic climate that is the Sims community right now. Like, I have not seen so many people get attacked for their opinions. Like, it's ridiculous. So now we have that in the Sims. Sims can now become toxic. This is based 90% on the bad traits, so evil, mean, etc. But there's a 2% chance that any other Sim can become toxic as well. So toxic Sims will make rude comments to you and make your Sim feel sad and upset. So it's best to leave that relationship, friendships, or just avoid that family member. So true. However, toxic Sims won't always be toxic. They can become normal, but there's a chance they will become toxic again. So like Brooke is saying, you always look like you're so happy. Are you really that happy? So it's just kind of like that level of differentiation and randomness and drama. Like maybe you meet somebody, you really like them, and then you're kind of seeing that they're more toxic than you thought when you met them. So you break up with them, or you unfriend them, or you ignore them. Like, that's just, it's like crazy how these aren't things that go into making a game, because it makes the game feel a lot more dynamic. And then you can always, as with the whole slice, you can pretty much remove and add things just through the menu through cheating. So here, the mirror interactions, you can practice proposing, kissing, flirting, fix your makeup, and then boost confidence was already in the, old update. And then there's a very, very, very small adjustment to height, so teens and adults can have a difference without messing with animations. Like, she is doing God's work. Like, why does everyone from teenager to elder look exactly the same? I don't know. That's kind of an insult to me. Like, so yeah. Instead of having one script folder, the Sims 4 script file, there's two. You have, since it's a new skincare system, you have the skincare system and the personality types. I usually delete the menstrual cycle because I prefer the one that comes with Wicked Whims. I haven't used this one in a while, but if I would notice that if I wasn't controlling Sims, like a lot of townies would walk around smelling because they were like on their period, and like, yeah, so I just removed the slice of life version and I used the Wicked Whims version. But so you know how this goes. You just download this like so. This is the normal page. You just go to the bottom. And click it, download it, take this, take all of these and put them in your Sims 4 mods folder. You can go through each of these systems and take them out and kind of tweak it accordingly, but you do need to keep these two, the skincare and the personality systems, but all of these can kind of be tweaked to whatever you like. So let's get into game and test out some of these new features. Okay guys, so one thing that I want to make aware before I get into the gameplay is that when I read about these the difference in height, I'm pretty sure this actually came with a slider, and it's very subtle. So I was here making my test sim, Heidi and Seth, and you can tell he's like a lot taller because I just made him taller. So I just wanted to point that out. I think that the height difference is a slider, but I guess it's so subtle that it's not going to mess up the animations. But I think that it's a little noticeable, enough where you can make different couples that are different heights, but still keep those animations, I think. So yeah, I like that. Here we are in game, and this is just my test family I made really quickly. We have Heidi and Seth Sherwood and their daughter Noelle. I love these Sims. I honestly made them so quick. He is sad already, and he is already insecure. Seth believes that he is too chubby. The only way Seth will learn to accept himself is by learning to love his body. You can use the mirror, try on outfits, or just feel confident to increase the chances of getting past this insecurity. So right off the bat, we already have an insecurity. So when that happens, all you do, oh, and by the way, this home is my little Simsy shell challenge that I did, and I filmed it and everything, and I must have not been filming for part of it, or some of the footage just went away. It's on the gallery right now. I think it has like over 100 downloads and likes, so thank you guys so much. I just uploaded it randomly. There's no CC except for this child's room that I put together. I basically built this house to be a like photography studio slash whatever. So this room was empty, and then you have these rooms, but this is the only room I added. This won't be on the gallery, but the rest is CC free. Very very brown and beige. So I guess the first thing that we're going to check out is the insecurities, and I've had this happen in my other games. All we're going to do is come to a mirror, come to this one, and he is going to boost his confidence. And then we also have those new, you would come to the mirror, like you said, to do the makeup and stuff like that, but we will do that in a second. So he's just gonna come to the mirror and kind of, you know, fix himself up. If you didn't know, some other parts of the mod is little changes, like Sims will actually get tears in their eyes when they're sad. They'll get flushed when they're feeling flirty. We're gonna have her come in here and try out, let's actually try out the face masks. I pulled the face masks out of buy mode and they are $5. We're just gonna come over here and I'm actually gonna make her come over here first. I'm just gonna have her put on the sheet mask. Oh, there's actually animation with it. Okay. I like that, and it's actually a sheet mask. So, the ones in the past, I think there was like 5 or 6 different clay masks. They were like eye masks, but no like sheet masks. I like that. I hate the word masks. Like, I hate that word. Slice of Life 4.6. Skincare. Ooh. We can buy a sheet mask set. Let's do that. It's $15 and it comes with 3 face masks. Now, I'm not sure if, like, these are all just different. So I'm just going to put it on. Okay, so these are just the same ones if you buy this set. If we go over here to the skincare and we can wear and remove a okay, here we go. Here's all the different sheet masks and stuff you can get. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So you can take off the mask that you're wearing, and then you have your 80s mask, your black designer mask, so many egg yolk mask. You can put the mask on children, which is cute. So many masks. Let's put on a white designer one. A little Louis Vuitton face mask, if you will. Super cute. We can have a little mommy-daughter face mask action. Oh, okay. She's gonna go talk to Mortimer Goth, apparently. So yeah, the kids can do all of the same ones. Let's go and get the children's favorite mask. So cute. Oh, I'm gonna turn these walls up. So she just put that one on. They are gonna get a specific moodlet. It says Noelle is wearing every kid's favorite mask and also a stylish sheet mask. So it's just kind of fun thing you can do, like make more bonding with your parents and children, like a kind of skincare, self-care day. I will say that is what I voted for with the polls. I voted for like self-care and stuff like that. So I've always been into that. So the next thing that we have, I pulled out the makeup kit right here. This is what can be dragged into your inventory, and this is obviously oh well, apparently we have to drag it back out anyways. I'm assuming it works like the vintage glamour, so I'm going to remove her mask and then have her put on some of the makeup. Okay, so I just had a fit trying to remove it. If it's not a designer mask and it's one of these, I have the UI cheats extension, so I don't know if that's a requirement to do this, but if you do want to take off the sheet mask immediately, you just right click on it and remove that moodlet. But I'm only able to remove moodlets because I use the UI extension sheet. So with this, you do have to have a painting skill, so I'm gonna have her try this first without using the painting skill, and honestly it has the same kind of functions as the mirror. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a normal mirror. So she already has makeup on. I am using the gorgeous Urban Sims and Ocean Sims collaboration. It is so beautiful and subtle. The lashes are from Kijiko, obviously, but everything else, the liner, the blush, everything is from Urban and Ocean. And oh my goodness. wow, okay. I wonder what happens if we go ahead and fix it, even though we have 0 skill. Seems like it's gone. I'm gonna go ahead and cheat up her painting skill. So now I want to see what would happen if I tried to apply it with a level 5. Okay, she still messed it up. Girl, you cannot do makeup. I'm gonna have her fix it now since she does have a level 5. Okay, so now she got it good. I don't really agree with the lipstick, but everything else is understandable. And you're gonna get a moodlet when you wear makeup, and it's just gonna say that you're confident from wearing makeup. And I'm also gonna put on the perfume. Very smooth animations, I love that. And then she should get a moodlet. Cherry scent perfume. Heidi is wearing perfume. So now I'm gonna see if her husband notices. I forgot to mention, after Seth did his little pep talk in the mirror, he is feeling much better, and he has a confident moodlet, +1, and he is recovering from his insecurity. It's time for him to learn to love what he has. He also has glamorous presence from the mirror. He's feeling attractive after primping in the mirror. Looking good from boosting confidence. It's good to give yourself a little boost every now and then. Some people don't like this mod or mods like this, or putting a lot of interaction mods, because they feel like it overloads the moodlets. I personally like my Sims to be feeling a lot of different things, and Kawaii Stacy has worked on this mod for so long that I feel like your Sims, it never doesn't make any sense. Like, when your Sims are feeling good, they're feeling good. When they're feeling bad, they're feeling bad. It's no like one little tiny thing happens and they're so sad, like what would happen in the normal game, where I feel like Sims like look at a puddle and their mood is just ruined. Whereas these mods make your Sim have a little more of dimension with their emotions and not just be so one-sided. And that's how I feel like it is. Sims are very like mono. They're never like feeling certain ways, but once you download those mods, and you shouldn't have to download mods, but it is what it is. But that's just how I feel. These mods, it takes the range of emotions just so wide. Compliment her perfume. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a height difference between them. Just a little bit. I know this is a weird angle in this little bathroom, but there is a height difference between the two. So that's awesome. Oh! Oh my goodness. What was that? So I have just set her painting skill to 10, and I want to see how that is going to affect her makeup. Now when she puts it on. Okay, it looks better. But she's also blushing, so I'm going to turn that off. I think the issue that I'm having is that it's clashing with the makeup that I already have on. So I'm going to remove that and see if that fixes the issue. She is not feeling this at all. I just used the UI extensions cheat to take it off. Now we're going to do it again. Okay, there we go. So this is like MUA status. See, I could use this myself. Okay, I like that. So you would just leave your Sim barefaced. Do not put makeup on your Sim, because if you do, it seems that it will just overlap it. But yeah, this is the level 10. It looks really good. Okay, he can compliment her makeup. And she does have a moodlet. It looks amazing. This Sim just complimented my makeup. It must look really good. So yeah, just little stuff like that. I could definitely see like me adding that into my routine for my Sims, you know, waking up. And it does add that extra level of realism. So I really, really like that. So I got out of that little bathroom for the living area now. And I'm gonna see if the school thing works. if I can go ahead and let's just beg for a toy. You know, she's been doing good in school. Not really. But we're gonna ask her for a toy and see if that prompt shows up. So she's gonna say, can I please have some new toys? I know it's expensive, but everyone around here could work harder if anything. I just really want some more toys. So we can say, okay, sure, or say no and pay $20. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna say no. She said no, that's garbage. What? She said, what? Okay. She didn't get a moodlet for it. I wondered if she would get a moodlet, like, ugh. She's so annoying. But her dad seems to be a little more lenient, so let's go ask him. I'm so bored. I really want some toys. Can you please, please, please buy them for me? I will be the happiest kid on the planet. Okay, sure. Here's 20 bucks. Apparently she wants some cards. She wants to like gamble and drink champagne. Who is this little girl with her little designer face mask on? So then the toys will be in your inventory after that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so as you see, the kitchen has gotten a little bit dirty. Everyone's been putting their grubby hands, and she is tired of it. It is Sunday at noon, and everyone can help a little bit. So all she has to do is she's gonna have to click on another sim and say call household to clean. Okay, and then I was wondering, because I only clicked on him, what would happen, and they both seem to get up, but they're not cleaning yet. So okay, so after figuring it out, you can also call your household to clean by going up to the dirty objects, but then they just sit there. So I'm thinking they just kind of get all together so that you're able to put it just calls everyone together, and then you can kind of make people clean what they clean. So I think that's how it should work. I mean, this is cute. Like, they're doing the dishes. She's over here with her dinosaur mask on doing the laundry. This bucket is sinking into this shelf. But yeah, I like that. So it's about 9 o'clock, and little Noelle here has to go to school tomorrow, so we are going to make her go to bed. Okay, so to call your kids to bed, all you do is click on the bed that you are calling them to, and then call Noelle upstairs. She's like, ugh, okay, fine, I'm going, and she'll go to the bed. And then, you know, you can either put her to bed. This is more ideal for if you have like more than one child, so they'll all kind of go to where they need to go. But nonetheless, it's a good way to get your children up to where they need to go, because it is hard sometimes just controlling multiple kids. So I can see how this mod would be really good just to group them all together. It's just hard to get a bunch of sims to do what you want to do in the first place, so I like that feature a lot. They went to bed. Now it's 6 in the morning. I'm hoping this sounds so bad, but I'm hoping that she gets bullied at school today so we can show off that part. But yeah, it is 6 in the morning. Her parents are still sleeping. I forgot to put hampers in this house, so there's just clothes everywhere. Now she is off to school, and I'm just kind of going to wait around and see if we get any prompts or moodlets that she has been bullied. So I want to do a little bit of a test with Nancy Landgrab. I am not sure what kind of getup she's in. Oh, you guys, I downloaded another mod that actually fixes the fashion in MC Command Center. It's like an MC Command Center add-on, and I think that's why Nancy Landgrab looks so different. She looks a lot better because that pink tracksuit that she usually has going on, are you supposed to be rich? I don't think so, honey, but this looks good. I think that's a product of that mod. But I wanted Nancy to come in because she's mean, and I wanted to see if she'll be like toxic to us. So I'm gonna make them friends. Let's give them like a 40 relationship. Again, that was a right click, and I'm able to do that with the UI extensions cheat. She is giving me smooth criminal. Like, girl. Oh my god, that makeup. Oh my god. This is also from Slice of Life. That's what I was talking about, like when they get blushed or when they tear up when they're sad. So this usually means that they're feeling flirty. He's having an aggravating conversation, but yes, he's blushing because of her. Please do not mind this. I obviously was rushing because this is never acceptable in any of my builds. So I was just playing around, and Nancy Landgrab seemed to say something because it's an offensive conversation now. They like are not liking each other at all. Like they hate each other. Look, she's like, I hate. No, okay, this is not going good at all. Like, this is terrible. So yeah, we have given up on a relationship of Nancy Landgrab and Heidi Sherwood because they're not even friends. I made them friends, and they're back to a 19. They went from 40 to 19. Nancy Landgrab is just, not to be rude, but the woman is a raging. All I know is she thought she was gonna come into my house with this smooth criminal outfit on and then just watch my TV, so you gotta go. While we are waiting on Noelle to get back from school to see if we can kind of trigger that bullying situation, I am gonna show you some of the base features that come with it. So you do get a rework of the smartphone, and you can text people more in depth rather than just send text like in this phone. You can just send a text. That's it. Like, so basic, so boring. But now you can do things like compliment people, call them ugly, accuse of plastic surgery. You can actually send nudes, send videos, you can send money, food, all of that. You can also use apps, and these apps trigger different hidden skills. And then you have Simstagram, just much more of an in-depth, useful Simstagram than what we have. You can post attractive selfies, and these change depending on your mood, obviously. So I have made her furious now, just so you can see really quick what the difference will look like. So now you can obviously send different things, vent about your anger, threaten to leak personal photos, nitpick, complain, post mean quotes, angry selfies, things like that. I don't know why I did that, but you get the gist. And then you have things like you can go to the hospital. The sickness system is a lot more detailed than The Sims. The base game one, you can get vaccines so you don't get so sick. You can take medicine, you have symptoms. This is a period remover, so you can prevent the menstrual cycle. I'm not going to go through that whole thing because, like I said, it's not a new feature, and I'm sure you can find that all over YouTube. These ones are cool. You can check your weight. This one, it says that I am a size small. If you're comfortable with your body type, then you don't have to change a thing. This was overhauled a little bit too because it used to just say like skinny, thick, or normal, so I never seen small size, so that's cool. You can also check your metabolism, and this, when I clicked the check what's trending, Sims of the Dead seems to be trending. Everyone seems to be talking about this movie. Heidi should check it out. I have a slow metabolism, which means gaining weight and keeping it on is easy, and this actually does affect your game, so just keep that in mind. I just wanted to show you guys another example of the mod that I have to fix the outfits. As you can see, very normal outfit. Nothing outlandish. I love this mod. It's called the Fashion Police. I just thought I would have to put that in there. Only thing we have is that she had an enlightening school day. It's like things finally clicked today. Better make sure Noelle does her homework before it unclicks. So yeah, I think you have to get bullied at school first. So I tried really hard to get this confess to being bullied system to work, but I just could not get her to get that moodlet autonomously, and I filmed for like a week of her going to school, so I'm just going to insert it in pictures. So this first picture is what you'll come home as. You'll be sad, and then once you are sad from being bullied at school, you can tell your parent, and then your parent, it'll show up a prompt kind of like parenthood, and you can choose to talk to the principal or it's not a big deal. So it'll say, my classmate started a gross rumor about me and now everyone's laughing at me and judging me. Is there anything in that you can do? And then so after that, you can choose to be a good parent and go talk to the principal, or just brush your child off and say it's not a big deal. If you choose to go talk to them over time while they're meeting with the principal, that sad moodlet will go away. So I just wanted to share that with you so you get a sense of what it should look like. So yeah, I just decided to insert that clip of the whole bullying interaction just because I went to school for a whole week and I could not make it work still. So it's just kind of something that happens random. It says that you can actually confess to being bullied, but I feel like you have to get the moodlet that you were bullied at school and then go tell your parent, and I just have not been able to get it yet. I'm sure it's something I just need to be patient with, but I didn't want to wait anymore. Like I said, it was like a whole sim week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this mod review, well, the mod update review, and I hope you liked it. Since it's my first one, I felt like it was a little all over the place, but I did kind of get the basics down of the update. If you would like to see a video on the personal mods that I use, definitely let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.